healthy eating habits. How many times you heard about that? More than your hair follicles, right? So we're gonna try to make this a little different by, before we start with eating, you gotta start with drinking. Okay, not drinking water, okay? So what I'm talking about today is when I wake up, because I'm one of the people who drink a lot of caffeine, and most of us do a lot of caffeine or energy drinks or some form of a diuretic. So that will make us actually take a lot of water out. And the issue with that is when you're dehydrated, like, your body's 70% water. So that means there is not going to be enough water in your brain. You're going to feel tired. You're going to feel drained. And it's mostly like elements or effects of dehydration, surprisingly. As a pharmacist, I'm telling you, it's dehydration before you have any figure out or like an anxiety or like depressed, or just drink water. So good advice is when you wake up, try to drink half a gallon of water. Not chug it, but like try to drink it within the first hour of waking up. It'll be also very helpful if you can put Celtic salt, or Himalayan sea salt, or Baja Gold salt, mineral salt, some minerals, because you lose more minerals that when you go to the bathroom to pee than when you drink water. So you want to supply as much minerals in your body with a little bit of salt on your tongue, and then drink the water. So first thing first, to high performance, better people functioning on the next level, is to have good amount of hydration, good amount of water, waking up with at least half a gallon, okay? Now, what I want you to do is to try to not drink tap water. Is not good. Tap water have a lot of things that is not good for you. As much as you can do, try not to drink tap water. What is the best next source of tap water would be like, I would not go with purified water because it's empty of minerals. I would go with spring water, or better option would be the reverse osmosis filtration system at your place. Now, if you can't do this or that, just drink spring water and with a little bit of salt in the morning. Of course, not the regular table salt. Go for Himalayan or Celtic salt or Baja Gold salt because it have good minerals. So number one, waking up, hydration, half a gallon, a little bit of salt on your tongue, and that is gonna pump you up, gonna have a lot more energy during out the day. Now, step number two, when you go for shopping at your grocery store, right? And there is a lot of people that just put a lot of processed things. We already talked about no processed food. Now, another thing that I want you to do, a lot of stuff gonna look healthy or like have even a lot of labels on it that say it's healthy, but the truth of the matter is it's far away from that. So always read the ingredient label. You want to see what's in your food. Most of the time, if it's not single ingredient, you're going to find a lot of stuff that is banned in different places, and unfortunately, it is horrible for you. If you want to dive deep on that, we're going to do a full extensive course about nutrition that actually got a lot of people to heal. But for this point, for you to have something to work on, for you to motivate yourself, for you to get this free resource and be able to provide the best value and ability for yourself and get yourself in the best place and get this resource and work with it, I'm trying to provide as much value as I can, which read your ingredient label, try to eat single item ingredient. If I'm eating chicken, it's not starch in it, it's not whatever in it. More importantly, just try to, as much as you can, read your ingredient label and focus on having a single item ingredient in your food. Now, step number 3, good tips and tricks for food and preparation. Now, when I'm cooking, I'm not cooking one meal. I'm cooking like a couple of pounds of whatever. If I'm cooking beef or whatever, or whichever you're cooking, try not to cook for one meal. Try to cook for like a whole family. You're gonna eat, and then you're gonna have a lot extra. Put this in preparation meal. That trick helped me a lot. If I'm already spending time in preparing my food, I'm doing not a bulk cooking. And your meal plan doesn't have to be that colorful, a little bit of veggies, a little bit of fruit, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. No, bro, just do the most important part, which is protein and fat, and then the rest, like I said, white rice, you can supply it before or after the workout is the most optimal time. And the rest of the day, just you can survive on protein and fat. And know that when you're preparing, do not prepare one meal. What helped me a lot is cooking for bulk. Always bulk cook. If you're spending time, 30 minutes, an hour to cook, make a bulk meal so you have a lot to eat, and you can do it in different meals. If you want to grab a meal, you're already good, clean sources of food that is convenient for you and that is healthy for you and your family when you cook a lot of food. Bulk cook. That is my tips for preparation and for getting yourself back in shape and for aligning and for having a prosperous life. Bulk cook your meals. Now, let's recap. Hydration, at least half a gallon when you wake up with a little bit of salt, not table salt, Himalayan, Celtic, or Baja, and gold salt. And second step is reading your food ingredient labels and making sure it's a single item ingredient, not multiple ingredients in the same food. We're gonna avoid processed food as much as we can. And third step, when you're cooking, try to make it a bulk meal so you have a lot of leftovers. You can put it into different meals and you can grab and go. Stay consistent, stay healthy, and let's go, my friends. Let's make this happen.